The market has been doing really well in the last 2 days. Everyone is really hyped, everyone's really happy, and hopefully we will see a recovery. But we will be talking about the market in a different video later on today, where I'm going to talk about the prices as I usually do on Sunday. But I also want to give a shout out to some specific projects which are developing right now, and this is one of them here, SkyLabs Corporation, which is an organization founded by renowned scientists to save the world from natural disasters. And as you can see, they're developing RMRK 2.0. They're going to be developing a game. It could be a metaverse, we don't know 100% sure yet, but I think it's going to be a game which is going to use the RMRK 2.0 standard. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of games being developed and using the RMRK 2.0 standard on Singular, because you can create these multi-asset NFTs, you can create these equipable NFTs, and you can create these NFTs which are made of smaller NFTs, and that's awesome, right? You do have that option. And again, it's not the only ecosystem that allows you to do that, but it's the only ecosystem on Kusama that allows you to do that, and so RMRK have that first mover advantage. And to talk more about the SkyLabs, as you can see here, Bruno has also tweeted, because this is under his eye as well, he's obviously keeping an eye on this, that 1000 incubators are for sale right now at 1 KSM. Not financial advice. I want to let you know I do actually hold one of these SkyLabs cards, because if you have one of these cards, then you get a free NFT. But if you don't, then you can get the NFT for 1 KSM, which is that incubator. Okay, look at this card. It looks pretty slick. And every NFT that they've created looks pretty slick. And these are on Singular. They will have utility, okay, within the game, which is awesome, because this is how it should be. We shouldn't just be holding a JPEG with no utility, because then what's the point? And then this is how these NFTs look. It's actually a video. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Now, like I said, these guys will be developing a game which is going to use the RMRK 2.0 standard, but we don't know if it's going to be a metaverse. We don't know if it's going to be a standalone game within their own platform, which is then going to connect to the Kusama blockchain. We don't know anything yet, right? We don't have access to that information. As you can see, they're a new project, 437 followers, so they haven't started too long ago. Back at the end of January, to be fair, this is when he started. I only recently found out about them myself as well. And so if you want to get one of these incubators, like I said, you can do so for 1 KSM. They have announced that yesterday, actually that's when they started. Unfortunately, I couldn't do a video yesterday, or I would have given this a mention yesterday, but it's not too late. Again, you haven't actually missed anything. As you can see, they are for sale at 1 KSM, which is the floor price, by the way. This is the floor price. It didn't go lower than that. Volume is 56 KSM. There are 35 owners right now. The top sale is 1 KSM, of course, because these are all for sale at 1 KSM. And they're just different numbers from the edition of 1000, but they all look the same, and it is pretty cool, right? If you click on one of these, you could see that it is a video here which is playing. So we don't know who's going to be behind these incubators, what kind of monsters or what kind of warriors we could expect, or maybe even robots or androids, right? It's anyone's guess. But it does look pretty slick here. So it's like something out of Resident Evil, if you remember that classic game. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out on SkyLabs for sure to see what they have to offer. But before we talk about the next piece of news here, we'll give a shout out to today's channel sponsors, Dex Finance. I'd like to thank them for sponsoring this channel. Dex Finance is a decentralized autonomous organization, or a DAO for short, providing an ecosystem of financial products that aims at providing the highest yields in the market. Their core products consist of US Dex, DexShare, Dex ETF, and Dex IRA. You can check out each one of these in detail on their website app.dexfinance.com, which can be found in the description of this video. You also have the possibility to farm on their platform with pairs such as USDX, USDC, DexShare with BNB, or simply stake your DexShare tokens by connecting to your MetaMask wallet. Their Dex Money Market is the only algorithmic reserve currency that employs a multi-step auto-compounded strategy by investing your tokens between farms and the regulation pool. Investors can simply invest in a strategy that receives a single receipt token. There are different types of strategies offered, such as conservative, balanced, and aggressive for those who are willing to take a bigger risk. You can also follow Dex Finance on Twitter to stay up to date with their announcements, but all of their links, including Discord and Telegram, can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. Young Beef, who is actually working for Subsocial, if you're not already aware of the Subsocial platform, which is a social media platform on Kusama, they've won a parachain auction as well not too long ago, so they will be onboarding as a parachain. Now Young Beef has tweeted that the Great Tournament is gonna be announced. Okay, this is an idea that he's got. It's a multi-tournament event and it's likely gonna happen. If he says this, I think it's gonna happen. He's thinking about the best.sama community event so far. Community members from every community will band together in teams to fight in the Colosseum. This will be a multi-tournament event. As you can see the image here, if you look at it, it looks pretty slick, right? So it'll be different teams coming through different gates here, and they'll all be battling it out. And I believe this is all gonna be done within Houses of Rome, or let's say House of Rome, because ultimately that's how it's called. It's from Rome DAO, is the project that's being developed at the moment. They've already launched the first version of the Metaverse, or let's say not really Metaverse, but more of a game, which looks like a Metaverse as well. I believe they're gonna be doing that eventually, but right now it is gonna be a game. So each community would have multiple teams. If that community is large enough, those teams will have a tournament to declare one team victorious. These community champions will then enter the second tournament seeking to become the champions of .sama, and of course there has to be a fat prize pool. Perhaps we could get some rewards for all of the community champions with a big loot chest for the champions of .sama, or is that too much of a participation trophy? Shall only the true champions be rewarded? So community champions 2 actually won this with 88 votes. As you can see here, he held this poll just to ask the community, and then he said that ideally the prize pool will be funded by all communities taking part in the Great Tournament. We'd even have live streaming for the event with some super hype commentary, maybe even get Shiny D on the case. I'm not sure who this person is, but it looks like he's a comedian, a crypto comedian, a circus artist, and he is invested in Moonriver, Glimmer, Remark, Atom, KSM, Near, and Dot. So if you're interested to help him organize it, then you can reach out to Young Beef directly, or you can just join the Great Tournament if you are interested. Okay, so that is a really nice initiative here from Young Beef, from Zachary, I should say, alias Young Beef. I've had him on my channel, by the way. If you are interested to find out more about Subsocial, they're doing a great job trying to promote the Kusama and Polkadot ecosystems, and they've integrated a lot of these projects that have taken part in the parachain auctions. And if you want to access your portfolio, the easy way you can do so on sub.id. It's very, very straightforward, very easy to use. You just simply connect your wallet. You can connect multiple wallets now. If you've got multiple Polkadot.js wallets in your browser extension, you can connect them all, and you can see which wallets you've used to take part into a crowd loan, which wallets hold what amounts, and then you basically aggregate everything and you get your total portfolio amount. If you're invested in the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystems, it is pretty cool if you are interested to check them out. And of course you can post stuff on Subsocial as well. But yeah, I mean, this is all I wanted to talk about in this short video. I will be doing another video later today to talk about the prices because it is Sunday. So I'll see you later on. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.